All right, the recording is on, so let's get started. Again, my name is Anthony LeBlanc. I'm a senior marketing director with TPS, The Perfect Solution. And tonight I'm going to share with you information that I believe will help you to make a decision, an educated decision on whether or not you should join arms with us, lock arms with us, and work your TPS business. You're at a very unique time, and I'm going to go ahead and get into the presentation right now. I don't have any guests tonight, so we're going to make this as simple as possible. We don't want to take up too much of your time. We realize that you're here tonight to get information so that you can decide on whether or not this is something for you. So let's get right into it. Let me get my screen. All right, guys. E-commerce is a hybrid business through TPS. And right now we're doing some phenomenal things. Of course, the display and the presentation is not exactly where I want it to be right now, but that doesn't matter. We're going to get the point across so you guys understand what's going on with this. So most of you guys probably heard of e-commerce or what is referred to as online shopping. And right now you probably know that the business is trending upwards. Over 50% of the people have either gone online to shop or they're currently shopping online. 82% of those individuals are from countries like the United States and China, okay? In this presentation, I'm going to share with you our executive team members who came up with this concept and this idea. We have Mr. Mark Lee, we have Mr. Jerry Liu, Mr. Daniel Young, Mr. Gary Regier is our GM here in the United States. He's partially responsible for every individual being on board with TPS here in the United States. And then there's also Mr. Richard Ramos, who's VP of Sales and Marketing, okay? So TPS is not doing anything new. The e-commerce business has been around for a little while now. Most of you guys have probably heard of companies, disruptive business models like Google, Facebook, Uber, Amazon, Alibaba. These are companies that didn't start their industries, but today they are leaders in their industry. Google is the largest library out there. They own no books. Facebook is the largest source of media. They own no cameras and all the things that it takes. They own no news stations. Uber is the largest taxi cab service out there, and they own no vehicles. So that's crazy how a company can just create a platform, charge a small fee, and let people meet on that platform. And because of it, they're worth over $50 billion, 300 billion for Alibaba, 100 billion for Amazon. It's just ridiculous at what can happen in this new age. And so we have an opportunity to be a part of that with TPS. Let's talk about the e-commerce business because I'm not able to move the slides. That's what the problem is, and not going full screen. So in light of that, I can still tell you what we do. So over the last 20 years, let's talk about Amazon one more time. Amazon, nobody knew who they were. Today, everybody knows who they are. TPS is looking to duplicate exactly what companies like Amazon and eBay and Alibaba and Uber have done, but we don't want to take a full 20 years to go from being a company where nobody knows our name to everyone knows our name. We want that to happen a lot faster. So what we did is we put some things into place. You know, if you look at these other companies, they're already there. TPS, on the other hand, we're brand new. We're trying to get there. So what do we do different to help us to move at a lot faster pace? Number one, we put into place what we call incentivized shopping. Basically, the company created this platform, much like Amazon and all the others. They got vendors with thousands of vendors with millions of products to share their products with consumers like ourselves. They give this platform away to us for free, and they allow us to shop on our own free platform and earn back 20% of the profits. So just think about this for a second. You have your very own website. and you have the choice between shopping on your site and shopping on Amazon. And then when you shop on your site, you also get paid 20% of the profits. Where are you going to go? Most likely, you're going to go to your own site. Okay, that's one thing that they put in place. Number two, they added what is called incentivized sharing. Basically, this platform is being shared right now. I'm sharing it with you, even though you can't see all the visuals. I'm sharing this platform with you because every time we share the platform and more people become part of what we're doing in this movement, our company grows, more revenue comes in, and the name becomes a lot more known. Brand recognition is what this company is all about, so that we can become a top company within a few years. Okay, most of the other companies out there are not going to do that because everybody already knows who Amazon is. So they're not going to pay someone like us to share their model because everybody already knows who they are. With TPS, on the other hand, nobody knows who we are yet. The third thing that they put into play is our super affiliates. Now, these are companies like Walmart, like Best Buy, like PetSmart, Macy's, Jet.com, Starbucks. There's over 90 companies with our super affiliate program that were not there about 7 or 8 months ago. When I started with the company, they had no super affiliates. They were talking about adding super affiliates, and every single month they've increased the super affiliates to the point where we now have over 90 super affiliates getting ready to surpass 100. So how does that help us out? When I'm able to mention TPS in the same sentence that I can mention a Walmart in, or a Best Buy, or a drugstore.com, or a Macy's, or any of the stores out of those 90, it helps to build our brand recognition a lot faster. And like I said, we want to go in the next few years to being a company that everyone knows about. And so they're willing to pay us to help build the brand recognition. You know, a lot of other companies we've helped in the past to build their brand recognition, like the Facebooks, the Ubers, and all the different other companies that we've shared their business model with friends, family, and loved ones. They didn't pay us a dime. Well, here's a way where you can actually participate and get paid off of the entire company revenue, which, by the way, is not just here in the United States, it's also in China. China is where the company started a little over a year and a half ago. Now we're into the United States. The great thing about those two countries is they're the two countries leading the charge on this e-commerce trend. 82% of the people that do the shopping are from China and from the United States. Okay. The other thing that does is China in the last year and a half has proven that this company works, because we're now at over 1.6, close to 1.7 million members with the company, which means it works. But at the same time, by being here in the United States, you have the opportunity to be at the ground floor level because it's still brand new here in the United States. You know, if you ask someone about TPS, it's a good chance they haven't heard of it yet. Whereas if you ask someone about Amazon or eBay, mostly everybody knows about that. So down the road, eventually what happens is so many people know that it kind of shrinks your opportunity. Right now, the window is wide open for all of us. So at the beginning, I stated that we'll give you an opportunity to join with us at the end. And again, don't take that lightly, because we don't take everyone. You know, we're very exclusive. In order to get on board with our company, someone has to introduce you, invite you, recommend or refer you to someone, or a call or a webinar or something similar to what's happening right now. Otherwise, you're not in at the very beginning. You're not in at the ground floor level. And so I want you to really let that sink in, because this is a true opportunity to be at something at the very, very beginning. So TPS, I just talked about our exponential growth. Let me just back up really quickly. We started or launched this company. I wasn't even part of the company when they launched in May of 2015 with 460 people. In June, just a year and a month later, they had over 100,000 people. A few months after that, 300,000 people. Now, I joined right around the summer of June of 2016, right when they had the 100,000. At the end of the year, we closed with 500,000 people. And then in January, went from 500,000 to 1 million members. And today, we just ended February, we're already over 1.6 million members. So you're at a time and place, you always hear about right time and right place. And usually you're not really at the right time at the right place. Well, I can truly say you're at the right time at the right place. And all that's required is for you to act. Okay. You're going to either thank the person for inviting you to this call, to this webinar, or you're going to be upset that you didn't take advantage and that you were here in the very beginning. Okay. Here are some of the, let's see. Okay, it's not going to change. I was going to try to show you some of the items that, oh, there it is. Some of the items that are on our platform. We have everything. We have millions of products on the TPS site. We have a new incentivized site. We have a One Direct site. And then we have all the other sites. We have the Wall House site, which is a China site. We have all the other sites, which are the super affiliates, over 90. So any and everything that you could ever imagine, you can find on our site. And you can make money from any of those items being sold, whether it's you purchasing yourself or someone within your friends, family, or coworkers that is actually buying as well. So welcome to your future business. We give you a fully stocked website. Vendors already there. We have the relationships. You don't have to worry about that. You don't have to worry about negotiating prices. We maintain the inventory. You don't have to worry about that. We maintain customer service. All you have to worry about is sharing this information and getting paid. And that's as simple as it is. Like I said, there's other platforms out there that are a little bit less simple than what I've just gone through. The Shopify's and some of the other ones out there where you actually have to pay $1,000 or more just to be a part of what they're doing, which doesn't include any of these things here. You still have to set up all your own and maintain all your own inventory. And there's so much that goes into this. So this right here is a dream come true. I mean, this is a way that you can make money without the hassle and headaches of doing everything that's usually required when having an online site. So I just really want you to understand that, because sometimes people take a look at things with their eyes closed. They're not really looking at it. They just promised a friend that they were going to take a look at something. They meet their obligation, and then after that, they're done. I kind of started that way. A friend offered me this opportunity. I took a look at it. I signed up just to shut him up. After about a week, I saw that he was already making money, and I decided, okay, I better get serious about this and get going. And that's how I started in this business. And May 1st of last year, I was one of the top individuals in the company, because once I do things, I believe in running hard, running fast. And I believe that's one of the reasons why I'm at the senior marketing director level today, just a couple of spots away from the top, which is GVP. Okay. GVP is very good money, even though we're not allowed to discuss that. There's some rules and regulations when it comes to direct sales. Trust me, if you're at GVP, you're living good. All right. Next one. All we do is show people how to shop, save, and get paid, or shop, share, and get paid. It's as simple as that. We don't have to teach anybody how to shop. Everyone knows how to shop. In fact, most people are already shopping. They're just not getting paid. Okay. All your sales are tracked for you here. You get commissions on referrals, advertise if you want or if you don't want. fully stocked stores, unlimited. This is a $1.7 trillion business, and you have an opportunity to get involved for no cost. We actually have a free version of this business where you can get in and you can make money. I'm not going to lie to you. It takes a little bit longer. It's a little bit tougher, but you can actually make money at the free level. You know, with me, I was working a full-time job. I didn't want to work that full-time job. I didn't like that full-time job. Neither did my wife like her job. We were looking to get this thing going as quickly as we could. So what we did is, after about a week or so of watching my friend make a little bit of money, I decided to upgrade and take full advantage of the entire opportunity with TPS, which I'm going to talk about here in a little bit. Okay. Let's see if we're going to move to the next. No, it's just moving slow, but the slides are moving. This is a world-class opportunity. You know, it's direct sales combined with affiliate sales, referrals, global revenue, and drop shipping. Now, I don't know if some of you have ever tried drop shipping. That's a hard process. It's a lot that goes into it. It seems simple, but it's not as simple as it seems. I actually tried that with a good friend, the same friend that introduced me to this, and we spent a lot of money and a lot of time trying to make that work, and it did not really work for us because it just required too much time. Here, you don't have to worry about that. I like to tell people, if they have 5 hours of spare time in the beginning, you can make this work. And eventually it becomes a passion. It becomes a way of thinking, a way of doing business, and you just want to see your business grow, and the people around you, you want to see their business grow as well. And it starts to take on a life of its own. And after a minute, instead of working 5 hours a month, you may go to 5 hours a week. What's that drink? 5 hour? 5 hour energy. That's all you really need over here is a 5 hour energy, because all it takes is 5 hours a week to really do this business successfully. Okay. Now, you know, I mentioned China in the beginning. Most people don't know this, but China is about to be the #1 English-speaking country in the entire world. And it's all because of sheer numbers. They have over 1 billion in their population. Their middle class is bigger than the United States' entire population. So let's take a look at the bonus pools real quick. We have a unique shopping experience with a worldwide bonus program, and it works. I mean, it's genius. I wish I had thought of this, but you know, I'm not as smart as these guys are. We have integrated products. We have big box stores. We have a daily bonus pools. We have monthly bonuses. And it's just incredible. I think right now we get paid 12 different ways. And so when you're talking about multiple streams of income, just from one company and one industry, you can have multiple streams of income coming in on a regular basis, day by day. I talked about myself, but I also put my wife into this business. I put my daughter into this business. I put my son into this business as well. My wife is already making good money. My daughter, she's a college student. She's making money. My oldest son just got into the business this month, actually last month, the end of last month. He came in at the diamond level, which I'm going to talk about here in a minute. And he came in at the diamond level because he saw exactly what I did, and he wants to duplicate that. Okay. It's not hard. It's not easy. It's simple because we do have a system that's proven, predictable, and profitable. All you have to do is be coachable and willing to follow the system that we've laid out for you guys. We have a few testimonials. I don't know if they'll play, so I'm not going to even attempt to have them play, but these are a few people that are with the company. Bobby Jones and his wife, Sarah, John and Desi. I'm going to butcher this. Boswa, Anthony and Carmela, Gilberto and Melinda Madrigal. Now I'm going to leave it there just for a second so you guys can read it or pick one out that you want to read. But these are individuals that have been involved with this company for a short time. And when I say short time, I mean the company hasn't even been in existence for not that much more than a year and a half. I've only been with the company 8, 9 months. And so it's crazy when I look at my back office to see what is actually back there in a very short period of time, folks. So, I encourage you to get started, make a decision, and get back with the person that brought you to this webinar as quickly as you can. Don't do what I did and wait a week or 2 weeks or a month to try to see some. Sometimes we try to wait to see what others are going to do. You're not that other person. You may have better results than that other person. That other person may not be motivated. You may be motivated. You cannot base your success on someone else. So I would just say, get after it, get started, and get going as quickly as you can. We do a lot of training. We basically will teach you how to earn and pay it forward. We have our member showcase, success training, email marketing, automation, member feedback, world forum. Richard Ramos, this guy's a genius when it comes to putting these type of things together. DB University, Dream Builder University is through Richard Ramos, part of the corporate side of what we do. And they do the training for free. This is stuff that I went and paid 10 grand for. They teach us how to do this for free. They're very unselfish, servant leaders. And so I love the fact that everything here is all about helping individuals, and there's usually no cost. In fact, I haven't seen a cost to anything yet, where I've come from other businesses where everything was a cost. You want to come to my meeting, $10. You want to come to this, $20. You want to go to, it was just so crazy. And so here you have the opportunity to get a lot of good information at no cost, and everyone's going to try to help you do what you have to do to become successful for you and your family. Okay. We got a couple more slides and then we're going to be done for the night. Hopefully you guys really are getting what I'm saying here, and my passion is coming through. I know the screens didn't line up exactly the way we wanted. The slides didn't go exactly the way we wanted. But what I'm counting on is that you guys can hear through my voice in this presentation what this company means to me and what it can mean to you as well. We have, again, 12 different ways to get paid. And I'm not going to go into all 12 of those ways, but there's our basic package, which is free. There's our bronze package, there's our silver package, our gold package, and our diamond package. Anything above free allows you to have our super affiliates and everything. Okay. The bronze package starts at $250. It's basically a one-time cost. You'll get some product from the company. So you're not just giving the company $250, you're actually being upgraded. You're getting access to the super affiliates. You're getting product, and you're also in a position to make more money. Each package entitles you to make more money, from bronze, silver, gold, all the way up to diamond. I chose diamond because diamond was the place or the platform where I can make the most money. Yes, it cost me $1,500, but I made my $1,500 back in 60 days. Actually, it was less than 60 days, but I'll say 60 days. And after 60 days, everything has been profit. And so that can happen to you, whether you start at bronze for $250, silver $500, gold $1,000, or diamond $1,500. But you gotta put something into it. What you put in is what you'll get out. Okay, it's a great opportunity. Again, when I started, I didn't know anybody here. It was hard for me to believe that this really existed and that it would really work, but I took a risk. I took a shot. After all, it didn't cost me the 10 grand that I had to spend before. And so I went on and took a gamble, and it worked out. And so I'm believing that most of you on this call, on this webinar, the same thing can happen for you. So right now there's what is called an S curve. Most companies start in this curve. Timing and positioning is everything, and right now we feel that we're a sleeping giant, even though we are having these incredible numbers in China. Again, we're at the ground floor here in the United States. We're at the ground floor in other countries that are getting ready to pop. such as the UK, Canada, Malaysia, Australia, a lot of other companies, India or countries are going to be opened up. So you want to be here before the momentum phase. We're not at the momentum phase yet. We're actually somewhere down here. We're still in the introductory phase. We haven't climbed here yet, and we definitely haven't climbed there. And so we're in the phase where you want to get on board. You do not want to come in down here. Can you see my arrow?
Yes.
Okay, you do not want to come in here. That means the window of opportunity for you has ended. That's where most of us have gone when we've joined other companies. It's called saturation. You now try to bring people into your company and they've already heard about it. As soon as you mention the name, their brother, sister, uncle, auntie has already talked to them. We are at the very beginning, and I don't want to mention any names, but we are so new that most of you probably on this call have not heard about this company other than from the person who actually talked to you about what we do. The company is good for everyone. Baby boomers, millennials, women, men, other cultures. It's good for everyone because everybody shops, whether you're shopping for groceries, food, clothes, deodorant, toothpaste, everyone has to shop. Warren Buffett, who's one of the gentlemen that I like to listen to, says if you're going to have something you like, make it a hobby. If you're going to have a business, make it something that everybody has to do, and everybody has to shop. I'm also in the mortgage business, but I realize I can't get everybody in that business because not everybody qualifies to get a loan to buy a home, but everyone qualifies to shop. Okay, you have two choices. First mover's advantage, that's getting started right away. The first option, you can do nothing and not take this leap of faith. And, there's no risk, there's no rewards. Second, I don't really like the word pony up, but you can get together with the person that invited you, decide to get serious about this, make a small investment of anywhere from $250 to $1,500, depending where you want to fit yourself in, and get your business started. I'm telling you, if I could guarantee you, I would, but I don't know you guys on this call. But I guarantee some of the people that I've worked with, including my son, that they're going to make money right away. I mean, instantaneously, you can make money with this business. Okay, the TPS 5-star opportunity is basically having the right leadership, the right timing, the right products, the right compensation plan, and the right mission statement. TPS is the business that I think everyone should be involved in. On this slide, I don't actually have the gentleman that puts his hands out to welcome you. But what you want to do is get back to the individual that invited you to this webinar and let them know that you're serious about getting started. That's all this webinar is meant to do, is to intrigue you enough to either say, yes, I want more, or no, this is not for me. Incentivize, that's one of our new platforms that we just created for vendors, which now small vendors that have only been seen in their own backyards now have a platform that they can go to and be seen all over the world. And so we're going to continue with this movement and continue to improve and get better every single day. And we'd love for you to be a part of it and be on with us. Again, we have a lot of different methods of training. We have a Sunday call at 11:30 for new people that want to get a fast start. And then we have a 12 o'clock call on Sunday, which is more of a team call for VIP Global. We also have a Monday night corporate webinar. That's the whole TPS company here in the United States at 6 o'clock. We'll get all that information to you. We have a Wednesday night training with VIP Global to teach you how to get paid from your site, how to market your site, how to do things with social media. What steps do you need to take to begin to make money? We do that at 6 o'clock on Wednesday night, Pacific Standard Time. And then we also have the Thursday night overview for new individuals that want to take a look at what we're doing. That's at 6 o'clock as well. We also do a live overview in the city of Artesia and Cerritos on Saturday mornings at 10 a.m. And that's my actual meeting that I do personally. And so, we're going to begin welcoming people to attend that as well. Right now, we're doing some great things with the company. We really love the fact that everyone, and so with that being said, I also want to add that we have our meetings in the UK as well. Philip Llewellyn does a couple of meetings, and I'm not too sure of the dates. I don't have them in front of me. Let me see if I can pull them up. I believe he does a Monday night and a Thursday night. I think it's 12 o'clock our time when he does his overview on Thursday. And then I believe the training that he does, I wanted to make sure I had that. But anyway, get with the person that invited you. They'll be able to get that information to you. If not, they'll call Kyle, myself, Richard, Gary, Rudy, Shane, Philip. One of us will have the correct information for you. So with that being said, I want to thank everyone for being on this call. It had to go a little bit in a different direction, but we kind of got through it. So thank you guys. And if you have any questions, remember, go to the person that invited you and they'll set up for a meeting with someone like myself so that you can get your answers to your questions. All right. Thank you and have a great evening and have a productive week. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.